Yo, Angelo, what's good, brother? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Where you at, bro? Cheers. Mm. What's up? What's up? Just heading to work. I'm gonna be waiting to watch your live in the kitchen. Dang, bro. Dang. That's like high praise, you know what I mean? That's high praise. What's up, John? Happy Sunday. Hey. Cheers to that, my friend. Mm. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Can you put a spell on my neighbor, Dave? What did Dave do? What kind of spell? What did Dave do? PC 151 ATB. What is it at now? Like freaking $1 billion? I think like they're not making more of them. 151's goated. And I don't know. I just don't want to buy. My thing is like, I'm kind of not crazy about PC ETVs. Just because I think they're undeniable, but to me they feel a little overrated. They're a little overrated. There's just a stamp on it. There's a stamp on the promo. I get it, but like, do I want to buy that for $700? That seems crazy. $700. I don't know. I don't think I do. He keeps stealing my Amazon packages. Oh, dude, you gotta get a Ring camera. Or talk to him. One of the two. What's up, Bond Diggle? How's it going, brother? Hey, Matt. Happy Sunday. Thanks for the live stream. What's the topic today? Ooh, topic today. I kind of come into this like not really having a topic. Usually it's just kind of like a general. I should probably rename it to like general market chat or something. But I was a little bit late today because I stayed up very late. What's up, Nanan? How's it going? Hello, Paul. Or Paul? Watching this as I unpack my Pokemon packages. I think we found your neighbor. JD. I think that's your neighbor right there. Let me change the rename this to something that's more respectable. There we go. Sachin. Hi, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let me change the title of this. Here we go. All right. I'll make a thumbnail later. I mean, who cares? Yeah. Welcome. Going to a card show right now. Going for singles, but what's a good buy right now below 500? Card shows are different. I have like less experience recently with card shows, so I don't know like what the what people are pricing things, but I can't comment on singles as much, but sealed, I'm sure you can get something pretty good. I bet you can get a Sword and Shield box pretty cheap right now. Pika boxes worth just about 2 for 400. I want those. I want the Gyarados and the Latios one. But, dude, I don't want to pay $1 billion for them. It seems crazy to me. Seems crazy. GameStop or you lose. I guess. Is that the world we live in now? Golly. What's up? What's up, Cubby? How's it going? Going to Collecticon. If you had 2K to drop on a dream item, what would you take? A booster box from Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield and some Grails? Talk to me, Chuck. my dream item, low key, investment aside, is an Evolutions booster box. It's not like that expensive, but kind of is for how much it was printed, I feel like. And there's not like a ton of hype anymore really for Evolutions. But Evolutions is what got me back into the hobby. And that was like my chase pack. I want a box and I will get one day. I was thinking about, I've had this idea of like, I don't know how I would make this work for my channel, but it'd be really cool to like flip for an Evolutions box, like a series, not like flipping Pokemon cards, or maybe like grading cards or something, grading cards to an Evolutions box. But where I live, card shops are just really spread out, so it's a pain to get to. And I don't know, I guess there's a lot of card shows, but I feel like the series would take literally forever to grade cards. And I'm not going to flip sealed product for it, but, and I mean, I could go to Goodwill and like thrift and flip clothing and stuff, but like, that's not what my channel is. So I don't know. I want to do something like that, but I just haven't figured out how to do that. You know what I mean? Hey, Patrick. What's up, Ocho Cinco? Shout out to the boy. Let's see, Dave. Yeah, he's taking your packages. Angelo, dude, thank you. $2 Canadian. I appreciate that, man. Angelo's a longtime supporter. Shout out. Dude, thank you so much. That's a lot of money just to give a random jabroni like me. I really appreciate that. Really do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The boy, you're a madman. Printer man, you're a madman. What's up, Cool Deep? What's up, Cool Deep? I think prismatic ETBs are a fine buy. No one will care. They could have paid 10 to 20 less per box in a few years. That is a big topic of conversation I've noticed on my channel recently. People get really fired up about regular prismatic ETBs. At MSRP, it's a no-brainer, and I think we'll have plenty of opportunities to keep getting them at MSRP, which is why I haven't really like been sweating it that much. And because of that, my own personal experience, like I don't see any need to go out and buy them for 110. Do I think there'll be more in 2 years' time? 100%. 100%. But to me, it just feels like a risk I don't have to take, even though I'm a big believer in the set long term. So if I had to put money on it, like I think they'll go up, but I don't want to go in at 110 a box. I'm not really into that. Card shop pricing, my view, if the vendor has a 10 card, he's going to sell it to you. If a bunch of vendors are selling 8-9 cards, best they are 10s. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Cool Deep? I'm well, man. Thank you. Thank you all for being here this morning. Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a relatively short one today. I've got like I've got to hang a mirror. You know what I mean? I just got to like clean the kitchen. I got to like do stuff. Yo, shout out to Venezuela, where I used to farm Venezuelan player bots on RuneScape. Sorry, man. I apologize. XY Evolutions, that's your dream? Bro, it's one of those. I mean, yeah, I want a team up box, but like there's something about that XY Evolutions box for me. You know, that was like the set. That was the set for me. I feel the same way about Cosmic Eclipse too. I want a box of that, but it's too much for me to pay, personally. Yeah. Trey King, that's a great question, man. That's an age-old question. Where are you from? I live in Georgia, in the U.S. Hey, JR, how's it going? You inspired me to buy blisters of Sword and Shield. Did I? Is that true? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Although I think they're fine if you get the right promos in them, especially. For sure. Hablas español. I don't. I do not speak Spanish very well. You look like you have a lot of unresolved trauma. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work commenting that. I've actually I've had a very easy I had a very easy childhood. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Very lucky, I guess. MoFlo, what's up, bro? Welcome. Thank you, Angelo. Appreciate you, brother. Aren't you that atheist that hates life? Your hair looks better and you seem happier. I don't know what you're talking about. What is going on today? What is going on today? Hello, Patricia. How's it going? 60 pieces of 3-pack blisters. 5 per pack sounds fine to me, for sure. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry. What's up, Young? 001. Yes. Nasir. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Javi, you gotta chill, brother. I'm gonna put you in timeout, all right? I'm gonna put you in timeout. You've been bad. Do you think there will be another Priz ETB drop PC? I think there won't be more than one. There might be. And if there are, I'm going to buy them if I can. But I feel like long term, it doesn't matter that much. For sure. You're the kid from the Polar Express? Really? Wait, like the main kid? That's fucked up, bro. Damn. True. Prismatic will have a downturn of printing now that they have to restock Rocket and Black Bolt, White Flare-Up. Yeah. I mean, they're going to continue to print Prismatic. They're going to continue. What are you yapping about? What are you talking about? I don't know, bro. Shout out to your mom. Hey. Yo, chill, bro. Stop drinking Diddy oil. Love from India. This is crazy. What's up, bro? Hey, shout out to South Africa. Shout out to Drickus Duplessis, my boy. Yo, what's up? Good morning. What's up, Jay? How's it going, man? You doing all right? You're the kid from Polar Express? Oh, no. I'm going to have to put you in timeout, my friend. Look at all those messages. Go away. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's so many. I'm sorry, man. You had to go to timeout. It had to be done. I told you. As the famous kid from Polar Express, I have too many things going on. Thoughts on trainer galleries? Seem to be universally loved but not appreciated because of price points. I think there's just a ton of them. And they're not textured for the most part. And, you know, that they're next to alt arts. So I think they're pretty loved, but there's just a billion of them, aren't there? Opinions on Iran, Israel. You look like you collect Power Rangers. No, just Pokemon cards. You're trending? What does that mean? I'm trending? Can you flex your... Dude, a bunch of weirdos in the chat. I know. It's very interesting. Blister moves quite good. Yeah. Ban this dude. Stop spamming. He's in timeout. He's thinking about what he did. The comments here are weird. It's a weird one. Cheers. I guess you never had a grill friend before. True. comments are wild. I'm kind of enjoying it. But we haven't talked about Pokemon at all. Do you think... Okay. Okay. Probably not. Probably never. Probably never. I picked up a 151 sealed booster bundle last week for 800. Okay, Mr. Eggplant, you're going into timeout. It's really funny that the option is to go from 30 minutes to 24 hours. I just choose whatever I feel like. Unless this guy has knowledge to the production schedule, his opinion is just a guess. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but anytime anybody talks about anything Pokemon related, it's all a guess because they don't tell us anything directly. But that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. Peter Parker? No, Kid from Polar Express. That's the one. Morning, Chuck. I got the coffee going. Hey, Martin. A relatively normal comment. Cheers to that, brother. Do you collect any Japanese? I don't. But I probably might. You know, the right art. They're pretty cheap. They're pretty cool. Want to hear a pickup line? I don't. I really don't. I really don't. No Collecticon. Thought you would have won it. I'm going to the Atlanta one. I think. Don't follow me. What's your collection worth? Probably like 22, somewhere in there. What are you famous for? I'm famous for being the kid in the Polar Express. Hi, Chuck. Can you talk about Prismatic? Billy, I would love to talk about Prismatic. I'm curious why you flipped your Costco bundles. I didn't flip my Costco bundles. I did sell one, but I still have the other ones, and I'm probably just going to hold on to them. I have considered selling the booster bundles in the bundle because for some reason, I think it's still true that the Costco bundles are they're cheaper in a bundle compared to broken apart for some reason. I'm not sure why. Did you end up getting your Blooming Waters box? Yes, Kira, I did. I got it. Dude, I walked in to the apartment complex and I was like, hey, I'm here for my package. It said it delivered. And they're like, we don't have a package. And then I look to my left and it's on the ground. And I'm like, that's my package. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's your package. And I was like, okay. It was strange. I know, Casey. What are your talents? Oof, I don't know. I don't think I have any talents. I think I'm just like average at everything. You know what I mean? What Pokemon set are you collecting for? I want to collect for Destined Rivals, I think. I'm new here. Tell me about your channel. Well, young 001, and for anybody who's here that's new, I like to talk about investing in the sealed market. We usually don't talk about the Polar Express, but we usually talk about Pokemon. We talk about the Pokemon market. We talk about Pokemon cards, you know, investing in them. Oh, I won't let you around children. Okay. Opinions on India, Pakistan. I'm dead. Thoughts on Astral? I feel it's undervalued. Astral's good, but I think for the isn't Silver Tempest quite a bit cheaper right now? I believe that is true. Astral's like probably $40 more. I mean, they're both kind of doing the same thing, but I think Silver Tempest has a better chase card. Oh my god, you're the kid from the Polar Express? Guys. Ugh, I'm just trying to come here and be normal for once and not have paparazzi follow me around. Yeah. Yes. Hit the like button. We got to support our boy. I mean, guys, you have to listen to Bondiggle. He said it. You have a pleasant smile. Thank you. I think. You're the kid from Polar Express? True. Mama Purple, I'm going to have to put you in timeout, but respectfully. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Is Pokemon a demon? True. PokeChef, good morning. Welcome back. 404 in the building. Yo, shout out. What up, Green Whale? History of India. Okay, I don't want to talk about the history of India, bro. The Polar Express, yeah. Hey, good morning. Inept card collector. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Live chat hits different. It is crazy today. It's crazy work. Crazy work. It is purple. Like I said, paparazzi, they just keep following me around. It's ridiculous. Opinions on sets like Darkness Ablaze or base set in the Sword and Shield era. Well, I think for sets like that, there's not a ton of demand for them. I think the, what's it called? The base set is, you know, it has kind of a place because it's like the first set in the era and it's way more scarce. And so it's kind of cool. And we have seen price appreciation, but, you know, there's not like actually it's, wow, quite a bit more expensive than I thought. It's gone up recently. So there's kind of like an X factor element of it being base set. But sets like Darkness Ablaze, I mean, there's like those first 4 sets really of Sword and Shield have not aged well at all. They have not aged well, unfortunately, because I love Vivid Voltage, or I did at the time at least. But I in no world am I investing in those sets. I try to stick to better sets. Can we kick? Yeah, we already did. Don't worry. We already did. Do you master set? I don't master set. Oh my god. Anything sealed will go up. Yes, I agree. But I want to be at things that will go up more. Stuart Little, yeah, true. Shout out. Hello, Dog Day. You're perfect no matter what. Thank you. I needed that. Chicken Little Ass Self. Yeah, true. Thoughts on the new prismatic figure collection? More prismatic. What's the price of it? The figures are pretty cool, I guess, but I mean, I don't remember seeing promos, or does it have promos? But they're just like full arts, right? Let me pull it up. I'm sure it will be scalped to all hell. Wait, is it $60? How many packs is it? 8? No. 11. 11 packs. That's wild. I mean, it's prismatic, you know, it's going to be expensive, and the promos suck. The promos are trash. I don't care what anybody says. It's not really a box that I'm like looking at. It's just another product to me. Do you think Sword and Shield era sets are printed less than SV era? Probably, yeah. I mean, their numbers came out that they printed more cards in the last few years than ever before. It's like every year is more than the last. So I guess the assumption there would be yes. But it's hard to... I mean, the demand is a lot higher. It was high in Sword and Shield, but it's higher in SV. So... And a lot of that is artificial, to be fair. But it is what it is. So it doesn't feel like it sometimes. Did they pay you in Pokemon when you played the role? No, they didn't pay me anything. I was a child actor. I made nothing. Traded the Prismatic Booster Bundle for Darkness Ablaze. Did I win? What Darkness Ablaze? High School Musical law? Dude, I wish. Do you have any pre-order for Black and White? Yeah, I have 3 Victini boxes. I have 2 sets of the binders, and that's it. That's all I was able to get. That's all I was able to get. It's crazy. Crazy world. What are good holds and what should you dump? You should probably consider selling sets that aren't as well loved or good, and consider being in sets that are better, generally speaking, without any other information. You're my favorite person. That can't be true. What's up, Grayson? Roblox. Shout out to Roblox. You're my best friend. Is this why you like Chilling Reign so much, Polar Express, huh? Yeah, true. 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 He looks like he's going to stand on a table in High School Musical and scream a song at the top of his lungs. I'll do anything for money. I'm just kidding. Do you like Poppy Playtime? I don't know what you're talking about. What Pokemon? Chuck, if you start with... I don't know what y'all are saying. Chuck, if you start with $1,000 to invest in the market, what are you putting your money into? I think... Let's think on that. Cheers, guys. Welcome. Everybody welcome. If you want to support the channel and you've been sending your deranged messages in my chat and have been having a fun time, consider also dropping a like. Helps me out a lot. And yeah, appreciate it. $1,000. Boy, 151, especially at MSRP. No brainer. No brainer. I'd probably just go in all in on 151 at MSRP if I could. It'd be easy. That'd be easy. Hey, Pokey, what's up? What are your thoughts on Paldea Evolved? It's good. It's good. Is it a box that I'm looking to spend $400 on? No, I'm just not. But I have a couple boxes. I got them for really cheap a while ago. I'm letting it ride. I think it's a good set. I think it's a top 3 set in the era. I think top 3 booster box, let me be clear. Solid. But for $400, pushing $400, I'm out. I'm not buying that, no way. Honest thoughts on Fusion Strike? I love Fusion Strike. I think it's the clear second best box. I mean, it's the Sidekick Ghost set. It's got the best card in the world on it in it with the Gengar. It's my personal favorite of the era. Potentially of all time. I'm not sure. Maybe not all time, but I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Fusion Strike rules. The Espeon's great. It's got the Muse. It's got Celebi. It's got a lot. It's got a lot. And the box looks is pink. That's cool. But yeah, I think Fusion Strike, you know, we all wish we bought it at 90, but here we are. And I think the market has decided that it's the second best box. Do you think Paldea is printed as much as Surging and Destin? Paldea being 400, where they all start to run out of print. Yeah, I've always maintained that, and especially until recently with the vending machine restocks, but I've always maintained that Paldea Evolved, even at $300, I just didn't see a lot that was going to bring it down, because the biggest benefit of Paldea Evolved is that it's over 2 years old. Doesn't mean we can't see more, but it's hard for me to imagine it dropping. You'd have to think why, and usually it'd be because more is being released or demand goes away, but I don't see either of those things really happening to a point where it matters. So, yeah. Oliver, it's okay. Master setting in 2025 is financially draining. It is pretty wild. Hi from Australia. Yo, shout out to all my Aussies in the chat. All my lads down under. What do you think is the single best product from SV to invest in? Not set, product. You mean like a single product or just generally? Because generally it's the PCETB, probably. Well, I mean, that's at least been the case for last year, even though I still prefer the boxes. But the best individual product from any set, probably will end up being the 151 UPC, if I had to guess. If you got in at a decent price, like, I can't imagine much outperforming that long term. Hey yo. What entry point for destined booster boxes? I have one box. I got it at 215. That's where I'm at. I bought a Darkness Ablaze at 240 due to FOMO. Should I keep or dump? Personally, I would dump. And use it as a lesson to learn that some sets are going to outperform others, or underperform others, I should say. You're a goat. Dude, shout out. Thank you, man. You remind me of somebody I grew up with. Hey, shout out to that person you grew up with. I hope they were cool. They're probably really cool, if I had to guess, right? They're probably like the coolest person you ever met. I think evolving will be best long-term play in this hobby. Could be true. I mean, it's like the best modern set of all time. So it'll always perform like a little bit differently. Getting off the cards for at least 5 years, currently 2 hours in. Yeah. Hello, Royal. Hello, hello. Darkness Ablaze is trash. Selling by something. Not bad. Yeah. Yes. Dude, are you real? Am I real? I don't know. I don't know. Currently soft resetting for starter and Alpha Sapphire. Oh, nice. Going for the shiny. I was playing Omega Ruby. I stopped, but I went Torchic. Because I just feel like Torchic is OP in that game. Actually, Mudkip is way better. But Torchic's still really good. Victini Box is OP. Dude, I kind of agree. Don't sell, ignore. You don't want to wake up in 5 years and something you let sold went to 5K. I mean, the thing is like other things will outperform, you know. Your AI, true. True. Will tag teams continue to stay hot and do well until the end of the year? I think tag teams will always do well. I think they're awesome. They're really cool. You reading these comments got me gassing, bro. It's crazy work out here. It's crazy work. Guy looks like Trico. Trico was my first starter. This guy goons aggressively. Unbroken Bonds might be the most undervalued set right now. I could see that. I could see that. Unbroken Bonds is sick. Undervalued, though? Undervalued? What are boxes? 1,600? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You're probably right. Actually, an Unbroken Bonds box would be pretty cool to own. Some of these comments are wild. I'm telling you, brother. I think we've had a little too much coffee today. I think some of us have had a little too much coffee. What is MSRP? True. True. What is it? What does it really mean? Sylveon and PSA 10 is over 2 Gs. 2 Gs, baby! That's crazy. The set value of 151 is low. It is, but it's relatively high compared to the rest of the era, considering how much it's printed. You know, it's near $1,000 for a set that has been printed that much, that's continuing to be printed. There's a lot of demand for it. I think at a certain point it won't matter. But I think a lot of them will hold value. 151 is the GOAT. True. It's coming up on 2 years. Be honest, you're not selling your Obsidian Flames at 250 when you said it didn't know if you were joking or not. I don't know what your question means. I do not own Obsidian Flames, so I don't know what to tell you. But at 250, I just don't care about Obsidian Flames at all. I just feel like there are way better sets. And the set value is so low, I would rather own something else, man. Genuinely. I would rather own Paradox Rift. That's how I feel. For $50 cheaper. Hello, gaming. What's up? Do you think Destined Rivals is the best booster box of the Scarlet and Violet era? Mark, it is by far the best box of the era. It's not even close. Not even close, my friend. Not even close, in my opinion. And the market has kind of felt the same way. What do you think of Shining Legends in 5 years? Banger. It's going to be really, it's going to be a bit niche, but it's a great set. I was just looking at 151 UPC. It's about to rip, yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer. I've gotten that one a few times. White guy with glasses? Jeffrey Dahmer. How do you think the Prismatic SBC will perform over time? Very well. Very well. It's a great product. Great set. Great box. Just give it some time. It'll do well. Where are you from? I'm in Georgia. Funny thing is, the 151 UPC was 120. It came with a free Squirtle card. Now it's worth 100. I know. On TikTok Shop, you literally could have gotten them with the discount like under $80 each, which is absurd. Do you believe 151 will outperform Prismatic PC, the UPC? Yes. I probably do. It's a better product. Prismatic PCTB still being like printed, so I don't know. CTR Raider, same weirdos that watch him in the chat. Did he raid? I don't think that happened, right? Highly doubt it. Pokemon is printing more, but didn't they just add languages too? I don't know. I can't comment on that. Thanks for the content. Should I buy Blooming at 100 or wait for MSRP? Feels like Pokemon International is winding down production, and I want a better position. What are your thoughts? I'm waiting. I think I'm waiting, but I think it's a fine buy at 100. I think you can probably find them for less, in my opinion. Should I sell my McDonald's packs? No, you should get all of those and the Trick or Treat ones as much as possible. Long run, probably Prismatic PCTB, but you can forget it was printed. Something many forget. That's true. That's true. Do you have vending machines in your area? I do, but they're never on. And by never on, I mean they're literally broken. They just don't work at all. You don't need more coffee. All right, let me catch up. My next goal is Evolving Skies, build a metal case. That'd be crazy. That's a niche product. Unified Mind or Evolving for same price? Dude, for me, Evolving all day. Although I love Unified Minds. I know it's older, but Evolving is just the go, dude. Crown Zenith, 580 set value, then it doubled, yeah. I expect 151 sealed and signals to explode. When it goes out of print, they probably will go up. For sure. Good morning. Yes. Everybody, welcome. Welcome. It's going to be a shorter one today, but cheers. Yes. What is your exit plan? Probably just like evaluate where we are. And kind of just keep an eye on what I have and determine if there are better plays to make and then take profits. That's pretty much my plan. I know a lot of people don't want to ever sell ever, but I'm not really in that boat. It's Chuck. Up Chuck. $2K in hand, which boxes from Sword and Shield? Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest. All fantastic. Do you think Prismatic will ever be MSRP? I mean, probably not. It'll just be bought up so much, and I think enough time will pass to where it might just escape it. But that doesn't mean you should FOMO into it. Thoughts on Charizard UPC down the line? Banger. I got one. It's really, really good. Promos are amazing. Pack selection is fantastic. It's a great product. How did we feel about Derek Lewis coming back last night? Dude, that was insane. That was insane. Well, how do we feel about that stoppage? I feel like it was correct, but yeah, that's crazy. Dude, heavyweights are so bad. They're so bad. All right, let's see. Hey guys, like the stream if you want, if you like. It supports me a lot. I've always been the guy to lurk on channels not subscribe and like, so I get it. But if you have enjoyed the comments in the stream and want to support me, liking goes a long way. So I appreciate it. Do you have Pigeon? This is where we're at. Do you have Pigeon? I think some of us need coffee. Shout out to Paraguay. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. Some of you should not sub, though. Actually, I think Surging and Destin will hold similar value moving forward. I definitely think Destin will pass it. I mean, I definitely think Destin will be more expensive in a few years' time. That's what I should say. I think Surging is super overrated, but, you know, it has a chase card. It has some good stuff in it, I guess. Do you think product will be sitting during the holiday season? Or there will be as much demand? I can tell you last holiday season, pretty much no product sat, and it's going to be worse this year. 151 taught me a painful lesson. Don't wait thinking it'll still be there next month just because it's everywhere. True. Should I sell my Pokemon McDonald's Happy Meal? The fries and the burger are inside. I would hold on to it for at least 50 years, and then you can probably make like $7. So that'd be worth it. Darkness Ablaze will grow, albeit slower than others. Probably should be holding mine a bit longer. Yeah, I disagree. It will be, I mean, it will grow slower than others. I just wouldn't hold it at all personally. Unless you like want it for your, you know, your collection, which is cool. New sets are fire, definitely buying to collect. I don't see any investments in these mega sets. They're going to be printed to the ground. I'm probably just going to buy a couple boxes and chill. If I can. If you're looking long term for DR, it's going to be $1,000, $2,000 box. So paying $180 or $240 doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think the counter argument is that the set is literally brand new. So a good strategy would just be to, like, yeah, maybe buy one for cheap, and then you'll probably have a good chance at getting more at MSRP. Just buy those, but you know, you don't have to rush into it right now. I think that's the main thing. I think there's a lot of FOMO in general. People rushing into shit. Sword and Shield base ETB going to 200. Eventually. Do you have a favorite weird snake weird food? Recently was able to buy Sleeved Fusion Strike booster packs for $7 a piece. Yeah, fantastic deal. Yeah, I mean, they're like, aren't they like $14? Do you believe that collectors are ruining the game, and why is that a fact? No, I don't. I think there's a lot of space for people who play the game, for collectors, for investors. But I think a lot of the buying is super artificial for people just trying to make a buck. I think that's the issue. Good afternoon. Hey, shout out to people in the afternoon. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna hop, guys. I think I'm gonna bounce, but I appreciate the support. Short one today. I gotta do some stuff, but I wanted to hop in. See if I missed anything. Alrighty. Yo, I'll catch y'all later. I'll see y'all soon. I might do another one this week. But I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers. See y'all soon in the next one. Later.